So the first thing that we'll look at is whether we really have enough viewers to have a successful YouTube channel. In my previous video I gave all the relevant numbers, but just quickly to recap, we know that there's 2.7 billion of people that watch YouTube on a regular basis. We also know that there's 114 million YouTube channels. We also know that only 0.1% of those channels make more than $2,000 per month. So I'm not that great at math, but those of you that are can maybe work with those numbers and give us some other interesting stats in the comments. It doesn't take a lot of mathing to quickly see that there are a huge amount of viewers. So I don't think we have a marketing problem. I think there are more than enough eyes to watch our videos. The next point, are we just really unlucky? Is it just luck? You put a video on and for some or other unknown reason, unknown to you and obviously unknown to everybody else, because viewers view individually, it becomes viral and off it goes, and you think, well, that was just luck. Well, I don't think so. As Gary Player, a very famous South African golf player, once stated, he said that I don't believe in luck, but what I do know is the more you practice, the luckier you get. So I don't think luck is a factor at all. The next point, are we just insane? Are we literally just wasting our time? Let's look at whether we are insane or not. What do? We will upload a video and then we will refresh because we are so anxious to see what's going to happen to this video. So we go refresh and then we ask ourselves, is this one going to be viral? Or what happens all the time to me? It really happens all the time to me. I get 10 to 15 views. So will this one be a failure? Now, whenever that happens to us, we get downhearted. We start asking ourselves a lot of questions. We are very, very critical, and we go, but what's wrong with me? Now, I'll get to that soon. Now, what do you do once you get out of that negative spiral? Then you go, hey, man, I can't just let this go. I'm going to make this work. So what do? You go ahead, you upload another video. Again you go, you are so passionate about this one will work very, very well, instead of the last time that the last one was just a failure. But this one is bound to work. So you refresh and you do all of that stuff all the time again. And you go, is it viral? Is it viral? Is it viral? Is it a failure? Is it a failure? Oh no, it's a failure. And you think, man, to hell with this. I mean, I'm only at 50 videos now, so let's go again. We upload, we refresh, we go viral, failure. Oh no, it's a failure. We go upload, refresh, failure, and then all of a sudden you need to stand back. Now, you need to ask yourself, what is the definition of insanity? I'm pausing for a dramatic effect. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. If you now go, hey, mate, That's exactly what I've done. I have gone into the spiral of uploading, hoping, and that's just been insane. Then please don't feel alone. Really, please do not feel alone. I've been there, I've been through that so many times. It's just not fun anymore. However, there is hope. Now, if you agree with me and where we are in the process of you having an effective and efficient channel, then this is the time that you really need to stop. You really need to stop and withdraw yourself. We get so passionate and we get so subjectively involved in what we're doing because we want to make this work. All our passion and all our focus is been put into this channel. And I can tell you, I've worked exceptionally hard. I've never worked so hard in a long time. It's really hard work. Objectively, stand back from your channel and just ask a hell of a lot of questions. As an example, if you have a gaming channel that's not doing well, ask yourself, are you playing the right game? I used to be a very keen online gamer. I used to play World of Warcraft. That must have cost me 6,000 or 7,000 hours of my life. I used to play Warframe. That's another 12,000 to 13,000 of hours of my life just gone. And then I got into things like GTA 5, Fallout 76. I was never into first-person shooters online because our internet connection is slow, so my ping is high. But what I'm telling you, just do the research in terms of the current games that are out there and how many players there are per game. And maybe consider whether you should not move on. Have a look at Osman Gold. He was one of the biggest World of Warcraft YouTubers out there. He has also since moved on. Sometimes you need to say, you know what, this is not working, maybe I should just consider moving on. Now, before you do something drastic like that, if you haven't done a lot of research, please do so. Have a look at your niche and how many people there are within that niche. And then consider whether you can either niche up to try and get hold of more viewers, or you can niche down to make it more specific and to address specific problems. Now, on my other channel, which is a mindset channel, that channel has not done well. And it just dawned on me that the reason why it's not doing well is because I've been making stuff that I'm very passionate about. But, you know, you can't make the stuff for you. I need to make the stuff for you because I need to address a specific problem that you have. Now, if you have a channel like that, which is an explainer channel, which will address a specific problem, then just please remember that those videos are subject to search in the search engine. So it is important for me, and this is again another thing that I learned. It was important for me to say, okay, what kind of search term do I want? So I am now doing a lot of my research on keywords rather than just making videos that I like. If you address a specific question from a viewer, that viewer will keep on coming back to find value-added content. Psychologically, it is easy for us to, if we fail at something a couple of times, to immediately start thinking as if we are a failure. I'm here to tell you, no, you're not a failure. If your videos fail, then there's something else in that mechanism that is causing that, not necessarily you. You just need to take a hard, long look at what it is that you may be doing wrong. Now, remember the other thing about failing. I have a saying, and that goes that the faster you fail, the faster you will succeed. Let's say it takes me 1,000 videos to be monetized. The quicker I go through that process and the more I learn by failing in those videos, the quicker I will get to that magic number. It's not really that simplistic, but it's just an example of what I mean. Do not be scared of failure. Invite failure in, because as soon as you invite failure in, you will find that you will become successful much more quicker than you thought was possible. Edison. Always think about Edison. He said, after 1,000 failures, that man said, now I know of 1,000 ways that does not work. Change your mindset, change your perception, change your angle of looking at your channel, and see if this doesn't give you a new motivation to go in there and to make your channel work and to succeed. I will continue to talk about the psychological side of why I believe that a lot of YouTube channels don't make it. I am here to help. I'm not perfect. I don't know it all. I will learn just as you would, and I will learn through you. So please leave us a comment so that we all can learn. I thank you for your time. Until next time.